Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my MakseLife vertical planner for the week of September 15th through September 21st. If you saw yesterday's video where I shared the brand new Kell of a Plan reading stickers, I was obsessing over this set of stickers right here. I just think that these are so beautiful and I really couldn't wait to use them in my planner, and I knew pretty much immediately that we were going to be using these for this coming week. So this launch just happened yesterday, or actually today if you're watching this when the video goes up. But I just thought that these would be so beautiful. So I'm going to actually first cover up some of this line here. I did clean off my pen and tested it before I sat down to film, but it doesn't seem to want to be working. Come on, pen. I just went through this because I know that every time I sit down to film a video, I tend to choose the wrong pen. There we go. I just had to have a little bit of patience, which I don't always have. I don't think I went high enough with that line, but I'm okay with it. That's fine. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, so we have one there, and then we're gonna do, let's do another one over here. This. Okay, and then I don't think I want to pull out the, actually I could pull out the other big one because then we can just use my knife to trim what's left over. Come on. All right. This down right here, and then we'll use my knife. And then I'll save this just in case I want to use it for anything else. Okay, next up, I really liked these washi strips. Because this is sized for the reading planner, I don't think that I'm going to have enough of the washi strips to cover because you only have one page of them. So in that situation, maybe we pull out some other washi. I happen to have a blue right near me. Oh my goodness. We'll see if it's the right shade of blue. No, it's not the right shade of blue. Oh, what about this one? This is probably pretty here. That's like a little bit more slate. We could come in with the navy. It's also not really a great color with this. Why is blue so hard to match? I feel like this is also probably going to be a little bit too slate. I really need more of like a royal. We have Live, Love, Posh. That's almost too bright. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to find the actual blue that I need here, and I'm hesitant to really bring in any other color because I feel like it's going to be a problem. This is probably the best match. I feel like I just saw, oh, I have this one, which is kind of a navy. I think this is going to be the best match. So these are all going to go away because we don't need these. Why did that one come unraveled? The struggle is real. Okay, let's just get these out of the way. Sorry about that little detour. Okay, the fine, oh, that's not going to work either. All right, let's come in with the washi. So I'm going to put the washi right up here once we get it set. Okay, that's pretty. Again, I don't think it's 100% of a perfect match, but I think that it works. And then we'll come in here too. I also really like a reading theme because I'm focused on getting back into a reading routine in September, and having the books in my planner, I think should help. Okay, now what's next? I pulled out hexagon boxes by Kel of a Plan because I came across these navy hexagons and I thought that these would be really good for functionality throughout the week. So we're gonna kind of create a little like hexagon element here. What I like about this size hexagon is that it fits these columns really nicely. Excuse me. And I'm not sacrificing elements of my planner that are no longer going to be functional. So I really like that part. And then we're going to come in here. Usually I would do a whole full like kind of wave of these, but this time I'm placing them really strategically to be able to have a lot of to-dos, because if there's any time in my life that I need a lot of space for to-dos in my planner, it's right now. All right, that's pretty. Then what would be next? We need, So let me talk about how I'm going to use these for a second so I can figure out what I need to do next. These are going to be for plans and events. So like Monday, I have a Patreon Zoom. Thursday, I have kickball. Sunday, I have a Mets game. We're going to a baseball game. So that's kind of how I would use those. But then I'm going to come back in with, let's see, some Planner Kate day of the week headers. I know we're going a little bit more navy towards the top here, but I think that these would be pretty. And then as I'm putting these down, let me talk about how I'm using the bottom. So in August, I was using the bottom boxes. I've kind of changed this up throughout the year. Like earlier in the year, I was using these for my meals. And then in August, I shifted to kind of currently, like currently reading, currently watching, proud of, excited about. And then in September, and actually I think the last week in August, I shifted again. Actually, I shifted after the Kel of a Plan birthday bash and started putting my daily win, because I wanted to find something to celebrate every day. That was kind of the theme of the Kel of a Plan bash, was like celebrating life. And so that's what I've been using these for. I'm just writing like daily win at the bottom, and I've really been enjoying that. So then let's see what else here. We could pull out Misfit Monday and Warehouse Wednesday. Kind of pop this in right over here. And then we'll do the same for Warehouse Wednesday. Again, not exactly the same blue, but I feel like because we've introduced other blues, we're allowed to add more in. This is a busy week of bills, so I'm going to take a bills sticker. I think I have 4 or 5 bills due this week, so we'll put bills right over there. Let's take payday sticker as well. I think I'm just going to put this over here because I really want this space down at the bottom. And then the only other sticker that I need is a birthday sticker. And the challenge with this birthday sticker is that there's 3 people in my life whose birthdays are on, or whose birthday is on the 19th. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I may just do initials. That's often what I do with multiple birthdays. September, I feel like there's a lot of birthdays. Okay, I think that's all I need from this. So the next thing that I want to do is add in bullet points, because we need bullet points in order for me to put my to-dos down. So I like the color of this zig dot. I feel like it's almost like a denim and it works really well here. I think that royal blue would have been too bright. I went a little bit crooked there. That's better. Okay, then we'll come up again. especially on a Friday. Now that I'm off on Fridays, we'll get a lot of to-dos done. And then I don't know how many to-dos I'm going to be able to get done on Sunday because of the game, and it's like a 1:30 game. So we're just going to put a couple there. 4 bills. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills. So we're going to do that. And then let's come in with our habits. Healthy eating. Duolingo. I have been sticking with Duolingo all year. Vitamins. I'm taking them again. Kind of took a break in August unintentionally. Clean desks. Exercise. And then we'll do a cleaning schedule. I haven't been sticking to as much of a cleaning schedule lately, but what I'm using that for is just cleaning one thing in the house. It doesn't always have to be the same thing every day. It was a lot easier to stick to that kind of schedule when I was living by myself. And now I just feel like sometimes certain things need to be cleaned and other times they don't. And it depends on like what James has contributed to. So right now my cleaning schedule tracker is really just getting something cleaned. So I know I didn't use a ton of these books. I feel like I could probably come in and add in some more. We could also come in with other washi. We've got like these little ones here that could be cute. They're going to go over the washi, but that's fine. So these, the sticker book will be linked in the description of the video. As always, Kelva does not have discount codes, but if you are shopping, or if you plan to shop this launch before this video and you just were kind of deciding on what you were going to get, hopefully this video helped and you will consider using my link. Affiliate links are really, really helpful for creators. Not only do we earn a commission and it is our income, but it tells the brands you like what we're sharing because they do look at all those stats and everything. Planner Kate, you can use code Elise20 for a discount as well. So I think that we are set. I'm really happy with this. I love the blue and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and for your support, and I'll see you next time.